Today's the day we answer the biggest question that I've been getting over the last few weeks. And that is, why did I decide to stop pumping? While there were a ton of different reasons that went into this, the biggest thing was for my mental health, it was best to stop, and here are the reasons why. I'm making this video in hopes that if you're watching this and this really resonates with you, it might be a sign that you also are at the point where you should stop pumping. I'm not trying to discourage anyone from pumping if that's something that you want to do and it's working really well for you. But I got to a point where I just couldn't anymore for my own well-being, and here are the reasons why. The biggest number one thing is that I could not take my ADHD medication while I was breastfeeding and pumping. And without that, I was so non-functional. Couldn't take it while I was pregnant, couldn't take it while I was breastfeeding, and so for the last almost 2 years, I've been struggling so hard with my ADHD. Getting anything done was a complete uphill battle, whether that was putting away a shirt after I wore it once or cleaning the entire house. No matter how big the task, it was so difficult to get things done without being medicated for my disorder. So that was probably the biggest part of it, is just I hit a point where I was like, I need my medication for this, and if I can't breastfeed, then so be it. I'm gonna be a better mother if I can be on my medication, just because I can focus and have more energy. And you guys, since I stopped and went back on my medication, I've been a freaking powerhouse. Our house is like spotlessly clean every single day. I'm doing everything way faster, way more efficiently than I used to. I have way more energy to run around with my son or to get things done or to just have fun. I'm waking up earlier in the morning. I just feel so refreshed. It's been amazing. That was the other big piece of it, was exhaustion for me. Pumping takes so much out of you. It takes so much energy to be providing breast milk. And I was just so tired that on top of the ADHD and the exhaustion, I just couldn't get anything done ever. And I was just like a sad sack. I was having to stay up late to pump. I was having to wake up early to pump. My sleep was completely interrupted, and it just was not great for how my mental state was. I was just so tired all the freaking time. Another big piece of it was every time I was pumping, my husband had to watch the baby, and I was like super irritated with everyone, including the baby, and I just didn't like that. He was constantly trying to get at the tubes or pull at stuff, and I was having to like shove him away from me, and that's horrible. It felt horrible. Now that I'm not pumping anymore, I can spend so much more time with him, and it's quality time, and I'm not irritated, so it's been great. I just have so much more time in the day now, because I was spending about 3 hours a day pumping, so now I have that 3 hours to do whatever I want, get things done, become a lactation counselor. No washing pump parts, which saves so much time. I've also been losing like an insane amount of weight with making absolutely no effort to lose weight. My body was just holding on to all the pregnancy weight because it was like, we need these calories to make milk. And then the final big thing was just the anxiety over my supply. I had so many milk supply issues while I was pumping. And so I was just in this constant state of anxiety, like, oh my gosh, I need to pump more, I need to power pump, I need to do this, I need to do that to increase my supply. And now that anxiety is gone. Hopefully this was helpful if you're thinking about stopping pumping.